Good evening, everybody. With quarter of an hour to spare, never think to yourself, I've got time to build a quick RBA, RTA, whatever. Don't do that. Oh, I hate juice on my hands. But good evening, everybody. I don't even know if I got it right now. I think I might have. But I thought, I'm going to have to go live. If it's wrong, it's wrong. So bear with me. I thought rather than just keep you waiting, I would just go live and let you see the top of my head for a minute. So I'll be right with you. Don't worry. We'll get there. We'll get there. I don't even know if I got a suitable drip tip for this. That's a bit small, I would have said. Ooh, that doesn't sound good, does it? Right. We'll try it. It's probably not the right drip tip. We won't worry about that, but we do need some wattage up because it's direct lung. Let's try that. Right. Good evening, everybody. Let's say a quick hello to everyone. Actually, shall we have a quick go? I'll cover it up so you don't know what it is. Well, it works, doesn't it? Definitely works. Right. I can't remember the last time I direct lunged. I honestly can't. It's just mouth to lung all the way, but we'll try that one. You'll see why in a minute. Right. Let's say hello to one or two people in chat. Scroll all the way up. Right, updates, we don't want them. Go away. Kenny, good evening to you, Kenny. How many have we got in chat? 37. Thank you for your patience, everybody, by the way. Sorry about that. Right, yeah, Kenny, good evening to you. And Craig, good evening to you. Norfolk time again. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was in so much time as well. Look, I've done a beautiful little backdrop for you all to see, and I thought I'm easy in time tonight. No, it didn't end up that way. Mick King, evening Mick. Jim Mills, good evening to you. Daniel, evening Daniel. Francis Homer, evening Francis. Kenny again. Kenny worked with a guy called Mark with a C. I called that Kark. Oh, right, okay. Who else have we got? Albert Valenti. Good evening, Albert. Yeah, he says good evening all. Let's put that on there. Gary Watson, good evening. Who else have we got? If I've missed anyone, I apologise. Lynn Smith. And evening, Lynn. Another spanner of mine. Adrian Mason. Evening, Adrian. Mark Trigwell. Nice to see you, Mark. New juices on the site. Yay. Yeah, there is. See with these eyes, I haven't had a lot of sleep lately. I've been work. And last night I thought, I've got to get them on. They've arrived. I wanted to put them on the weekend. I didn't get a chance. So I did them last night instead. So if there's any mistakes, I'll rely on you guys to tell me that I've done something wrong. Spelt something wrong. Put something in the wrong place. Just let me know. You're my proofreaders as well. Who else have we got? Guy Stewart, evening Guy. Nice, yeah. I hope you're on the mend, Guy. Guy's not been very well, but hopefully well on the way now. So welcome back. You haven't been anywhere through choice. I know that. Guy was kind enough to ring me. Well, it's always nice to hear from him. Kevin Smith, evening Kevin. Why didn't that work? I clicked it. No, it did this time. Jaya, evening Jaya. Rick, evening Rick. Rick Alexander. How is Scooby and Roo? So you got Scooby Roo. Scooby is Rick's new little dog, little spaniel. Yeah, thank you, Jim. Nice backdrop, most impressive. Yeah, I thought I'd put it on there. You can't really see it that well because of me, but it's still a backdrop, isn't it? I did try this earlier. I can fade myself away. So I almost go. I'm like Casper, the friendly ghost now. Look. But bring myself back about there. That'll do. So a bit weird, isn't it? I can ghost myself. Biscuit liquid. Now we're talking. Kenny 23. Yeah, and it's nice. Peter 247. Evening, Peter. Pulled and by. Evening, Paul. Anyone else? Murray Robertson. Good evening to you. Yeah, thank you, Craig. Green screen looks good. Yeah. Amazing what you can do these days, isn't it? Minimal effort. But it all comes out good. Yeah, that's just sorry, Kenny. Tobacco liquid and biscuit on the background. No, there is no tobacco in it, but we'll get to that. It is. Oh, there you go. Craig's just said not tobacco, Kenny. Yeah, there is no tobacco. We'll get to that. And I think that's it. What's Rick put? It's bloody murder here, Mark. There you go. Carnage. Pup likes help with my mixing. What a mong. Yeah, they all help, don't they? I had Winston sniffing around something earlier. I don't know what he was doing, but he's about. I did actually say the other week that anyone want to say hello to Winston, and a lot of people said yes, and then I completely forgot. So maybe tonight. Let's just move some of this. Where do you put it all? Put it there. These coils away in there. Haven't put my phone on yet. Haven't got it on mute. Dear oh Lord. Go away. Right. Hopefully. This desk is just carnage. So I just wanted to go live rather than keep you all waiting. So what am I vaping on? Well, a few new things, really. A few new things tonight. Bung that in there. Scissors in there. Let's start with the thing that was giving me some grief, shall we? I thought I'd get myself a stubby. It's the 21700 stubby. Gotta be careful showing boxes these days. It fascinated me, so I thought I'd give it a look, give it a try. For those of you that haven't seen it, it's like a borrow tank, and I've had a borrow tank in it, but I wanted to try it with its, hold it up to the camera, with its full big tank in there. So, and I haven't direct lung for so long. Honestly, it's all mouth to lung. So I thought I'd put in the big boy in 21700 mode. That's, there you go. You can see a big 21700 battery in the side there. It's pretty neat the way it's all assembled. There's your chip all under a cover, and apparently it's removable as well, I think. So I haven't really gone into it that much. So let's have a little vape, see if it slurps and gurgles. That works, doesn't it? That works. I did notice that, my opinion, okay, I think this is more of a direct lunger's billet box, because, and use it with that big tank, because I had the ether. I bought that as well, so I thought I'll give that a go inside it, and I enjoyed it to start with. That's its second tank full there, the ether. I'll be interested to hear what you say in chat, because I found it a little harsh. I found that it's alright to start with, but whether I let it get a bit too low or something, I don't know. So I haven't tried it enough to make a proper judgment yet, but I found it a bit harsh. So that's why tonight I thought I'd put the big one in. But my point is, if you take like a billet box, you can bung it in your pocket, but this thing's big. It's big and it's heavy. What can I compare it to? There's a dot mod there, that'll do. Oh God, green screen. Something without green panels on. Here we are. There's a mod. So you can see it's a big boy, and it's wide as well. So, and it's heavy. It would be, with that in there. But I think this is more sitting beside your chair, watching your favourite TV programme or film, and have a nice vape. That's what I think it's for. I think it's more for sitting at home. So, don't know what you boys think. The stubby. What's anyone put in chat about that? Not a lot, can't you boys? Wakey wakey. Wonston is cool. Winston. Wonston. Got that new coiling stuff before he comes in and clatters into it. Let me restrain Roo before you put your pooch on the screen. Yeah, alright, I'll give you notice, Rick. Rufus, evening to you. Cool little mod, but is it worth the price? Is that the stubby, Kenny? I think it is. I think it is cool. I like what he's done with it. I'm not going to lie. I was like, do I stock it? Don't I stock it? It is different. There's a lot of people doing it, so I like to tend to pick on the little things that a lot of other people don't sell. But I can't. So far, I can't fault it for its build quality. Seems to be vaping fine. I'm so not used to direct lunging. Amara, Laurie, good evening to you. Very warm welcome, as always. Lynn, what's Lynn put? I enjoy the stubby 18650 with vape shell RBA. Yep. But I see the 18650 might feel a bit more pocket friendly than this, the 21700. Possibly it does. Mark Trigwell. The only bridge I've purchased recently is the Opia by Ambition Mods. Quite pleased with it. The stubby has not appealed to me. Horses for courses. It didn't to me to start with, to be honest, Mark, but I did like I don't know how we get away with that, do you? These 2 mil? Moving on. But I thought, yeah, it's different. I like different, and it is different. Lorry, I didn't see whatever you're asking about. It's the stubby lorry. It's basically a borrow tank device, although this has got a bigger one in it. There you go. Everything's boxed in, enclosed in, so everything goes under a cover, including and of course your battery in the side there. So it's quite clever, quite nice. John the Vaping Joker, even all, stubby is good. He likes it. Peter, love my stubby 18650 with the dope. Yeah, I think the dope would work well in there. Rick, not for me, Mark. I'll stick with the kit I bought off you. Superb vape. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. I don't think I've shown that yet, have I? Don't think so. Craig, I've invested too much in dot mod to go down borrow hole. Yeah, well, you go one or the other, I guess. I've actually got some new dot mod stuff in that's not on the site yet. Sorry, Craig. I might be giving you itchy fingers on the old buy now button in a little while. Right. Kenny, all my mods are indoor mods except maybe the Aegis. Yeah, I suppose you can take the Aegis anywhere, can't you? Craig's got shares in dot mod. Ooh, I am my own. I am now my company. Yeah, so yeah, Laurie, you've come through as your Amara I nearly said conversation. Conservation. Oh, Laurie's here now. Look, we've got Laurie not in her company, in her normal. Murray, I was going to get the one. I would go for the 18650 version, bit lighter and more compact. Yeah, I think you could be right. I think I could have made a mistake going for the 21700, to be honest. But it's not bad. You get that. I didn't get the mouth to lung kit either, so I probably have to get that. Might try the 18651 as well. Never know. Pulled and buy. Received my Elite Pro from you today with your 1 ohm coil in it. What a flavour banger. Thanks. Yep, very welcome, Paul. Glad you like it. Kenny, looks well made. Like, plus you get button packs and stuff for the stub. Yeah, there's all sorts you can get, and you can get. They're doing different buttons, different colour panels, different up and down buttons as well. And you think, well, most of the time they're covered up, so that's a bit weird. Yeah, the whole thing is customisable, I guess. So that bit doesn't really appeal to me that much, changing the, but I think it's quite nice as it is. Just a plain, classy looking mod. Any news on the Ed Balance mark? Jaya? Yes, there is, Jaya. They're on the way. They've been, and they are literally on the way. What's today? Tuesday. I think it was, they'd been sent out, but it's weird in China. They get sent out on a Sunday night. So 2 days ago, they usually take 3. I reckon by the end of the week they'll be here, I would have said. That's all the Ed Balances in all colours I've ordered, so they should all be back. And there's a lot of people been asking about them, so yep, should be here very soon. James Mathlight, a bit late to the party. Hi all, good evening to you. Kenny, the battery adjuster wheel is filthy. So simple, yet it works so well. Do you know what? I think it's brilliant, like you, Kenny. With the billet box, you got the bent sort of springs each side that you snarl your battery wrap on every time. And if no one's seen it, it's basically there's a spinny wheel at the top, and all you do is just turn the wheel to take it out, and unturn it, obviously, to let's loosen it. So you loosen it and the battery just literally drops out, and to put it in, have I got that the right way? Yeah, I have. Put it in, it just drops straight in, and then spin that the other way. It's just on an easy thread. Job done. And of course no battery rattle. So it still work. Yeah. Nice, get it on the site. Might do, might get them. Mike Haynes, evening to you. Hope all well. Yeah, testing sort of day really, Mike, if I'm really honest. But started off with a hissy fit this morning. Got better as the day went on. Can't ask for more than that, can you? Kieran, evening to you. Nice to see you. Eden Martin Chatters. Are you at work, Kieran? What else have we got in here? I've barely done what I'm vaping on yet, have I? Lot of good evenings, brother Mike. Good evening. John Vaping Joker. Evening to you. If I didn't say, I don't think I said hello. Yeah, just people saying good evening. So I was just reading through. I'm not far off catching up with chat, to be honest. I did see, Mike, I saw your post on Facebook. I'm terrible at Facebook. Don't take it personally that I didn't give it a thumbs up or something. I just scroll through, and I'm just like that with Facebook. I don't like it that much. But I did see your new vaping gear on Facebook. It looked very nice. Ed Balance is one of my favourite side-by-sides. I have 3 already. Tempted by a white one now, Murray. Yeah, they are good. Mine's actually downstairs beside my chair. Use it all the time. All the time. Haven't got one tonight. Not up here. So, what else am I vaping on? Much the same. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. You had a bad start and a better finish, did you, Mike? Robert. What's Robert? Evening to you, Robert, by the way. Hi, Mark. Got the SVT Tel tank. Keep getting no atomizer. Any help, please? Yeah, the Tel is a bit of a bugger. It really is, because presumably you've got the spanner thing with the two prongs that comes with it. I don't think I've got one close to hand. Mine's in a drawer downstairs. It's just, I completely get it. I had the same thing. I actually had one where the stainless steel parted company from the ultim part of the tank, but as long as that top is tightened right down, it should make a contact. But yeah, they can be a bugger. They can be, Robert. I'll have to get mine out, and perhaps next time I'll have one here, and if you still can't do it, ask me and I'll see if I can put the table cam up and go through some of it with you. Oh, same here with Facebook. Yeah, that's right. Laurie, the only thing I don't like about the head balance is the bottom display. I like mods where I can cover that light up when vaping and doesn't work when it's on the bottom. Yeah, you can't really cover it up, can you, Laurie? I'll let you have that. We need a shim kit for RBAs. Right, so what else am I vaping on? I better get to that, and otherwise we'll never talk about anything tonight. So I also made another purchase, the Tomahawk. It just took my fancy, and I thought, Laurie. Look, Laurie. No display on the bottom, Laurie. It's this side, look, Laurie. Oh, it's at the front, isn't it? Yeah, it's at the front. There it is. Not sure if you can stealth mode this. I think you can. I think so. So on top of that, I've got the Ed Zachary. Inside of there, juice-wise, I've got some Latabacaria Virginia. Very nice too. So, obviously I like the side-by-sides, and this one comes with, it's a squonk mod as well. Quite clever, and someone else did this years ago, and I can't remember who it was. I've got a feeling, was it someone like Arctic Dolphin or something? I just can't remember what company did it. So basically you've got this little boy here, and which you can actually put on any side by side if you like your RDA vaping, your squonking, and just squeeze the side. So at the top you pull that silicone seal and you fill it there, look. So put the seal back, and it goes on the mod, sorry, upside down, that way. And of course your dripper goes on the top. So put that seal down there, see it properly now. And you squonk away. So great little system, really. What more could you ask for? But what's Kieran put? Has he put it? Cthulhu Mods and Arctic Dolphin both did a squonk down. Thank you, Kieran. See, man of knowledge. But I was right. Did I say Arctic Dolphin? I think I did. I knew it had been done before, but it's like all these things, they disappear and we think, oh, that would have been good. Can't get them anymore. But you can get them now with the Tomahawk. But quite a nice mod as well. Feels quite nice in the hand. It's quite heavy. It's quite heavy. And it is a thumb fire, sort of on your knuckle of your thumb. So, yeah, pretty good, that one. Let's put that back in the box. Winston's roaming around. You got your dog under control, Rick. I'm going to get my glass under control. Let me just move that. Right, Winston, do you want to come and say hello? Come on. Come on up here. Come and say hello. There you go. Look, can't Winston. He bloody you, did he? Like that, don't you, Winston? Yeah. You're a bit high, darling, for the camera. Who's that in there, look? In there. Good boy, down you get. Go on, down. Good boy, down. Down. Good boy. See what a well-behaved dog. Sometimes. Oh dear. Looks like 25 mil. Yeah, is it 25? Can't remember. 24 point something, I think. It does say on the specs. Let's have a look. I read it. I know I did. 23.7. There you go. Diameter of that squonk. And it will take up to a 24 mil RTA, the Tomahawk. Again, tempted to get them in. I think they're quite nice. I have had a couple of times pressing the button, whether I don't press it quite right, it hasn't fired. But so I just wanted to try it for a bit longer, make sure, you know, there was no problems with it, and that would be okay. What else we got? Yeah, so it looks like 24. Yeah, it's 24 as Kieran says. Rick, go for it. Yeah, well I did, Rick. Just Josh, oi oi, Eden, just Josh. Hang on, what have you got? Come here. Nothing, have you? No. I thought he got something in his mouth. Sorry, folks. It's worse than having kids, isn't it? I don't know what he's doing. Cool, dug him. That's not a knife. I mean, this is a dog. He's big, isn't he? He's big. I take him for a walk, and people say, "Where's his saddle?" Good boy. Right, so that's the stubby done with. The Tomahawk. Put those to one side. As I said, no one really answered me. Anyone got this ether bridge or not? I need to take it apart and see if I've let it go dry. The cotton's burnt, or I've got a hot spot or something on the coil, because it was just, for me it was harsh, but I haven't tried it enough yet. That's the ether part of the kit there, the box, airflow pins, different colour tanks, etc. Right, what else? That's those two. I'm still on the Orion, loving the Orion. There you go. You can see how much I used it. I'm starting to wear the varnish off the side of the panels, like on the corners at the bottom. So there's the Orion, and inside the Orion, juice-wise, I've got the new, like what's behind me, the strawberry shortbread one. Oh, it's nice. I forget how you pronounce it now, Frigola or something. That one, Cor de Fragola. There it is. Lovely, very nice. If you've got a sweet tooth and you like that sort of, well, strawberry, but it's not like a ripe strawberry. It's just nice, really nice. It's lovely. Kenny, I've got the ether. So what do you think? John the Vaping Joker. Ether is a nice borrow. Just need to wick. Just need to wick. Well, it was wick. The first tankful I put through it, I was actually really pleased. I thought, of course, it's popping away just how I like it. But it just, like the second tankful, just got really harsh. Really harsh. I'll take it apart later and find out. Yeah, Craig says strawberry shortbread. I'll like that probably. I'm not just saying that. I know juice is very sort of subjective, whether you like it or whether you don't like it. What I like, you might not like, etc. But I taste a lot of juice, and that is, you know, there's some juice you just think you can't be offended by. No one can be offended by this juice. It's just nice, clean, good juice. So, sorry, I'm moving stuff around because my desk is a tip. I'm making room on my desktop for perhaps later on. So, yeah, the Orion is... It's just ideal. Take it out and about. The battery seems to last for ages. I know Rick in chat has got one. He drove 8 hours or something, and you know, you don't need to refill it. Nothing. It's not quite 2 mil, perhaps. Adrian, if the first tank was okay, maybe the juice killing the core. It shouldn't do. It's well, I suppose it could. It was a net. Yeah, possibly. Mark Trigwell, the pistachio appeals, I must say. Yep, that's another nice one. And the apple, the apple is... there aren't many people that can make a nice juice with apple in it, because the apple's normally wrong, but it's nice. So lastly, I'll get onto the juices in a bit. There you go. There's Rick's comment about the Orion. Still my choice walking though. It is ideal for walking the dog or something. It really is. So lastly, I don't know if I've shown you this before. I don't think so. The Ed Golden. So you can see straight through. You probably can't tell there, but you can go straight through the glass from one side to the other. So there's one side and there's the other. It goes straight through. Ed Golden, and Laurie won't like it. And I've got, guess what, in there, Virginia. So I am looking to try something else now. I've been vaping the Virginia non-stop, pretty much. I like the Matafina, one or two that I like, but I always seem to end up going back to the Virginia somehow. But that will change very soon, very change. And I've been the strawberry one in here. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, isn't it, Kenny? How sexy is that? How sexy when you look at the... It is tiny, tiny, tiny. I should have bought the BXR up with me because it's smaller than the BXR. It's actually, I've taken this apart and it is very cleverly made, very cleverly. Yeah, that's one I want to try as well, Mark. The Basma. Why didn't that go on chat? There you go, go on chat. So the only thing I would say, I don't know if anyone else in chat has bought the Ed Golden. One or two of you have bought it. But the battery cap, and I'll put on my, might have to just move my drink over there. Put the table cam on. Really? Table cam says, why would it do that? It's on the wrong camera. Why has that suddenly changed? Sorry guys, let's see if I can change it here. That might have done it. That's done it. He's only gone and done it. Right. I don't know why I did that. So here it is in all its glory. The only thing that I didn't like about it, and you can see I've actually burnt this one trying to make a tool for it. It's awkward to get your finger and thumb in there to undo the battery. So I made a little tool. I actually made two, and I gave one of the other one to Rick in chat because he bought one. I thought I had a spare one, so I sent it to him. So that then makes it a bit like the Easy Mod tool that I made. So much easier to take in and out. So that's my little play on it. And I actually struggled to make that. I didn't 3D print it. I tried, first of all, with some JB Weld to make a tool, and that didn't work. I then tried a smaller bit of rod, and that didn't work. It worked, but it was just too small. It didn't hold it as well. And I ended up with this. This is a bit of Delrin rod that I might as well tell you how I did it. And if anyone's got one, they can do the same thing. I've got a vise under my pillar drill. So I held the screw, or put the cap on top of the vise. I put this in the pillar drill, and I heated up the cap, and I pulled the pillar drill down onto here and made it make its own mould. So there you go. Things we do and try. Oh, of course. Turn it on now with 5 clicks. There we go. It's 18650, Kenny. Robert Tate, what version of the Orion is that? It's the version 2, V2. It's the bigger one, the V2. Basically, take the top off. They're on the site. Very good. 0.8 ohm coil I use. They come with a 0.4 ohm coils, but I prefer the 0.8 because you can literally do a proper mouth to lung. Rather than a direct lung. You can actually direct lung them. So open that airflow right up. More of a slipstreaming direct lung, that is. Too tight. Got to adjust it again now. Too tight. Perfect, this will be. There you go. So yeah, 18650, this one. But it is tiny. I should have a measure in here really to let you see, but yeah, it is very small. Well, there's a 60 ml e-liquid bottle. If that gives you an idea. That's how small it is. Very, very nice. And again, on the site. Table cam says no. Yeah, it did. I don't know why it did that. It's just set up for the wrong camera. There was two of me. Yeah, it's the new LV Orion. Like I say, they're on the site. Various different panels you can have with them. I put one set here. They're the carbon ones there. And the panels come with like proper magnets, not just 4 little ones, proper magnets to slide on them. Slide them on the mod so they stay there. Yeah, fixed. Hot glue stick would have worked. I don't think it would, Kenny. You're talking about to make that tool. I don't think it would, because on the, I don't know if you can see it. Let's zoom right in if we can. It's even got, let's see if I can focus there. It's even got the little posts, the hole that go in the holes. There you go, you can see it there, look. So it really holds it properly. Ran out of form card. Yeah, I didn't actually try the form card, Adrian. I should have done, shouldn't I? This stuff. Form card. You boys don't forget a thing, do you? I ought to try one, see if it works. It might well work. But all these little things we do, but it's just when you're in a rush and you want to take your cap out and you're in a hurry to do it. It's just so much nicer if you can put a tool on there that you've made. And I can't get it on now. Why won't that go on there? There you go. Tool that you've made on top there. Looks like a little radio now, doesn't it? But it does fit really well. Really snug and tight. So, proper. That's a proper tool. Glue stick it. I'm a tinkerer, aren't I? So I just like to try these things. Right. So I'm sure one or two of you want to know what the new ones are from La Tabaccaria. I've got the sheet here somewhere. Now, what's new? What's new? Let's see if we can share. Oh, incidentally, the coil I put inside here was made for me. Now, where's his name? Where's his name? Oh, I haven't put his name. They're handmade coils, basically, anyway. Which one was it I put in? The guy's got a Facebook page. What I'll do is I'll put a link to his. Here we are. The coil that I put in there is an NI80 4 to 5 wraps, 3 times 30 gauge, and a 40 gauge, 2.5 mil ID. Sorry, it's quite hard to read. 0.34 ohm. Whoops, what did it come out at? 0.34 ohms. Let's have a look. 0.38. Not far out, is it? Not far out. So he was good enough to make them for me. Sort of contemplating selling them on the site, but we've kind of got our own coils covered. So show you the coil, if it'll focus in. Come on, please. There you go. There's the coil. So made pretty nicely, to be fair. Made pretty nicely, and like I say, what I'll try and do is put a link to his Facebook page, perhaps when I've finished, and so you can all see if you're interested. You can all see. Right. Twisted Messes. No, it wasn't. It isn't Twisted Messes. I don't know how I can find it. I can't. I'll rather than look now and hum and ha. I'll find it later and put a link. Can anyone tell me where to buy post screws in the USA? I guess eBay's your friend there, Laurie, or Amazon. I think, didn't Daniel give you the size last week or a couple of weeks ago? But I think if you can get the same Amazon sort of specs, I know a lot of that will be a different thread rating with the USA, but I would think they're your two ideal places. Probably a very random question. You're random. Right, so screen share. Let's just get the site up first. See where it is. Are we on the site? Yeah, we are. Right. Let's Screen share, here we go. I'll just have to get rid of chat for a minute. And these. That'll do. Bosh. Right. E-liquids. Let's do the mixes first. Hopefully you can all see that. We'll just start at the beginning. I won't bore you for too long, but we'll just run through them one by one. Hopefully you can all see that. Let me just check that you can. Yeah, you can. Right. Naturevape proud. Yeah, this is the straw. I mean, it's quite obvious what they are by the pictures, although some of this is like Italian. It's like I've put here the Victorian line. It is a Victorian line, but in Italy they pronounce it Vittoria. So I just thought. So you got a little bit. Here's the plot synopsis. Really, Siri? So you've got a mix of Italian and English in here, but I think you'll all get the point pretty quickly. So it's their interpretation, basically, of famous shortbread, exquisite butter biscuits that originated in Victorian London. So it's like they're all based on shortbread. There is no hint of tobacco here at all. It is just shortbread with other flavours sort of on top, depending on what you have. And it says flavour profile, our interpretation of the famous shortbread, exquisite butter biscuits that originated in Victorian London. In our Cour de Fragola, a buttery sweet and enveloping base blends with a ripe and sugary strawberry cream. Smooth, fragrant and juicy, ideal to treat yourself to a break of pleasure in your day. Now this is probably one of my favourites, I'm not going to lie. It really is, no, I just love it. It is nice. It's very similar to the way you mix it. It's a long fill. So it's like the London and the Florence and the USA. So basically you just add, if you want, say 6 milligram, you would add 2 nick shots and 2 booster shots. And when you scroll down, nicotine shots can be found here. Long fill shots, booster shots can be found here. So it's quite easy. 9 milligram, 3 nick shots and a booster. 12, you'd put 4 nicotine shots in there. So, and 3 milligram, you'd put 1 nick shot in and 3 boosters. So it's quite straightforward. Let's go back. So we've got the pistachio, which I think speaks for itself. Yeah, another nice one. It's just, if your taste buds aren't watering by the time I've finished this picture says something wrong. They were making mine water when I was loading them on the site. Hazelnut, this one. I'm sure it's hazelnut. Flavour profile. Buttery sweet, exquisite hazelnut cream. There you go, hazelnut. Back. Come on, open up. Dodgy old website. So this is the apple one I was talking about, and it really is. You know, I think it's the best apple I've tried, but you'll all have to form your own opinions. So another nice one. Lemon. I'm not a great lemon person. I can vape it, but not for long. That's the honest part of that. But yeah, again, speaks for itself. Flavour profile, a lemon cream. Yeah, but if you like lemon, you know, again, it is a nice one, but lemon's not one of my favourites. And for you chocolate lovers, the last one, buttery sweet and enveloping base blends with a hint of citrus on a cocoa carpet, emanates intriguing aromas. Warm, citrusy and slightly spicy, ideal to treat yourself. So again, another nice one. So there we go. That's all those. I'll just head back onto chat to see if anyone's asked any questions before I go onto the, whoops, drop my sheet, onto the next flavours. Oh God, there's only one trouble here. I don't know where I was. Where were we? Glue stick. I think that's where we were, wasn't it? Hot glue stick would have worked. Kieran, well, that's a buy from me. Just bought the Ed Golden all in one. Thank you, Kieran. I think you'll like that. Rather tasteful and nice. Looking forward to the new extracts. Basma, Piloto and Kentucky on order. Thanks, Mark, for ordering those. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying the Basma myself and the Piloto, to be honest. Roll on payday, definitely want the golden. And good evening. Eden Phoenix Vapes. What else have I missed? Oh, I must have jumped some of those comments. Can anyone tell me where Thorn screws? You still have a box or whatever there is size there. Can order one on Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. But I think Daniel gave Laurie the size last week. So, and the rest is about that. So we can move on to the other new ones. So get rid of chat again for me, but not for you. There you go. Right. So the other ones that are new is just under extracts. You can tell which ones are new because there's no reviews for them. So Kentucky, that's one I want to mix up very quickly myself. So we never had that in just the normal extract. And while I'm on here, there is a price rise looming. In fact, it's already hit. If you go and look on the La Tabaccaria website on theirs, you'll see that these I think are $10.99. It's only I think the only thing affected is the extracts. It doesn't affect the long fills. I don't think it affects the elite line either. I might be wrong by that by about 50p or something. But it's mainly the extracts, and just as fair warning, I haven't, although they have gone up, I haven't put them up because I wanted to give you warning that they're going up. So if you wanted to get some in advance, you can. They're not going up by much. I reckon they'll be £1, so $9.99 for these, for all the extract line. But we'd run out of Virginia. I just didn't think it was fair just to get the new stock in and just give you a price increase without telling you. So from today, you got about 2 weeks, and then the price will go up £1. I think that's fair. So the normal Kentucky, and in the elite line, there, as someone mentioned already, the Piloto. Description on that is all underneath. I won't read all that out now. We've got our suggestions for mixing it. Does that calculator work now? Shall we be brave? It does. Right, good, because it didn't work for a little while, so it now works. That's good. Back. So, Piloto is a new one. Maryland is a new one. Kentucky, USA is a new one. And Basma is a new one. And I think that was all. I'll drop my sheet of paper. Let me just make sure. I think the rest were just restocks of what we already had because we'd run out of a couple. But they're all, yep, the rest are just restocks. So I was just checking down the list. So we can come on there and go off here, back to screen. There you go. We're back. So hopefully that didn't exhaust everyone with me telling you all about that, but I just wanted to get everyone familiar with what is new and what's arrived. But I know a lot of you are net tobacco vapors, and I know there's a lot that aren't. So there's a bit of something there, hopefully for everyone. I just ruined. I'll get to Roos's comment. I thought it was quite funny. Right, where do we get to? Where did we get to? Spares, extra parts. Steroid and all that's all about. Just choose not to say that's all about at all. Another Victorian search. I don't know why Kieran's put the oh, it's probably the link so everyone can go and find it themselves. Thank you, Kieran. I'm the typo police now. Open the spell checker, sons. Yeah, exactly. Just check what I've put. I did it all. It was quite late. I was tired when I started. So price. That's what I thought was funny. Price rise. Unusual these days. Yeah, isn't it just? God. It doesn't matter where you turn, does it? Everything's gone up. Even my typos have typos. Thank you, Mark. They're excellent value, even with the pound increase. Yeah, I think the basically the gap was just too big between like the long fills and the. I think they did me a bit of a favour, to be fair, La Tobacceria. They've looked after me very well, and I just thought, for the quality, and I do think it's high end juice, I really do. For the quality, I think they probably were too cheap, to be honest. But fill your boots, they're still there. But yeah, I think we all know the quality of La Tobacceria. Very good. Yeah, Mark Morrison says the same. $9.99's a bargain for them. I'll put them up now then. No, I won't. 2 weeks. Trust me, 2 weeks. Fagan phoning. Sorry, wrong chat. I don't know what all that is about. Good to see Perique has been restocked. Yes, it has. Perique. There's. We were nigh on out of Perique. Perique. Yeah, I think there's 100 bottles coming of Perique. So. Thumbs down. You don't get to see my thumbs down now, do you? Thank you, Daniel. I don't know what Craig's on about. I've no idea. Absolutely no idea. Craig, what are you on about? Daniel had to nip away. I thought you'd been quiet, Daniel. What's Coil in there? Oh, Mr. Intense. Even Mr. Intense. If I didn't say earlier before, I don't think I did. Didn't see you before. So, anyone got any questions about the juices or anything else that I've been chatting away? Craig, honestly, how do you make sense of that? Twa crutch I nay drama I'm on for the night full of it. Where do you go with that? Yeah, Rick unfortunately had a bit of a mess up with his mix. I think his new pup got in the mix. Sorry, wrong chat again. Stop channel hopping then. Great. Stay here. Just giving her that. Thank you, Rufus. Right, yeah. There's Coil, Eden Coil. He wants to touch. Oh, right, okay. Fair enough. Each to their own. Right, well, I didn't want to be too long tonight, so what have we done? Well, I was 5 minutes late, wasn't I? So we've done an hour. I think that's everything I wanted to say tonight. There's no other thing. We don't do the stocks anymore, so just as well after today. They took a bit of a pounding with Mr. Powell making a speech. Well done him. Again. It's weird, isn't it? He's only got to say that they're thinking about doing something and the stock market just goes crazy. They take him so literally. Weird. Quite a good direct long bridge, that. Inside there, I'm actually trying a flavour that was sent to me by someone to try, and a strawberry custard. So giving that a whirl tonight. So yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Right, okay. Well, I think no one else has got anything. There's no questions coming through. I've ran out of puff. I wanted an early night tonight anyway, because I seem to be working all night last night, and give Tina a bit of me time. She probably won't like that. Yeah, she will. She will. So yeah, there's one or two. I think I've talked about everything. So you know about the juice. You know about the balancers coming back. They'll be here soon. And you know about the egg golden. Yeah, we are golden. I might this tool, I don't know if that's good enough to actually like sell, but if anyone wants one, I'll see how quickly I can make them. This did take me a bit of time, but I was tinkering about doing it, trying various different ways till I got settled on a way. So we'll see if I can find a quicker way. I might add them to the site or something, so that if you bought one, because it would annoy me. It's if you've got like I have numb fingers, or if you've got fat fingers, it would I think it would annoy you. But other than that, yeah, what a cracking little mod that is. I've been waiting months for these. I think it was last November I ordered them and paid for them, and they're finally here. Yeah, nice little vape. Right, okay. Thank you, Craig. Bosh, put that in there. Braw. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, thank you, Adrian, and you as well. Rufus, thumbs up. Thank you, Rufus. Rick, where are? Thanks, Mark. Top show again, fella. Say thanks to Tina for the pins at last. Yeah, okay, we made a mistake. We forgot to include his pins. Tina don't make many mistakes, but we did there. We forgot something out of his order. Tut, shame on us. But we've made it good, as we always will. Thank you, Mark. You're very welcome, Murray. Thank you for your comment. And, yep, I think that's about it. Jim, thank you, Jim. Kenny and Jaya, yep, night all. Yep, so thanks for all your comments, your thumbs up, and even whoever's thumbs down it was. Just shows you care. So until next time, probably be a fortnight. Hopefully we'll have some other new stuff. Really look forward to, for people that do buy this new juice, the La Tabaccaria one, really look forward to what you think of it. So you'll get a prompt probably to put a review on the site. It'd be lovely to know what you think. And I think I may well ask Federico to make a reappearance to come on the show and talk us through these new juices. And yeah, maybe one other surprise. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep that one, the last one, to myself for now. So, yeah, thanks ever so much. Until next time, take care. See you soon. Bye for now.